Hello everyone, MFPallytime here. Welcome back to Rogue Legacy 2. We find ourselves on Sir Glabber V, who is a knight, which I don't know if we've played a knight before, other than the first one that we have to play. Certainly not a popular class with me. But we're going to be using this character to venture into the Stygian study today with the goal of hopefully beating one of the mini-bosses that is locking the final boss room. I say final because it's the final boss that's in the game right now. There is some content scheduled for the end of April or early May that hopefully we get our hands on sooner rather than later. That content is adding one new biome, which presumably means one new boss at the end of it as well. So I'm certainly looking forward to that. We do run with the amplification rune all of the time, so our spells should be pretty good. For 100 mana, we apply not only the frozen debuff, but also the poison and the burning debuff as well. With the amplification rune, it's going to increase any damage over time that we're doing, so those things all get increased, and it should be pretty good. The knight is kind of the jack-of-all-trades character as far as, you know, my thinking of them. I wouldn't say the knight is particularly good. Does anyone disagree with that? Maybe I'm just viewing it wrong. But their class ability, which allows them to mitigate damage by holding up the shield, still causes them to take damage. In the original game, I don't believe that it did, unless I'm just misremembering that. So it does seem like a little bit of a nerf there. Let's go ahead and pick up that mana potion for an armor increase, except it didn't go up. Okay. Once we find one of the boss rooms, I do intend on locking the castle down. Nice, that's really good. That does a lot of damage. Stay back. And our melee's really not that bad. It's pretty responsive. Oof. Because our intelligence is now starting to scale up with all of the mage levels that we've acquired, we are actually healing for 2 health per kill rather than just the baseline 1. We have a rune that scales with intelligence. I believe it's called the siphoning rune, that is allowing us to heal for more the higher our intelligence is. So our sustain has been increased, but of course healing for 2 health off of each enemy doesn't mean much when the enemies also hit you for like 200 at a time or 150 or whatever it is. We are pretty low on mana. The paladin does gain mana back every time he swings, so that could start to accumulate. Ooh, did they die? One of them did. No! Okay. Thought it fell in. This one did. Fuck! Fuck! Wait, I don't have immunity! I don't have immunity! Help me! Help! Oh! 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 Is that what my trait is? Aglesia? Subbing your toe may lead to cardiac arrest. Oh, no! Well, luckily for us, there's always a big health potion in here. We should probably check the other sides, too. Nothing I want there. Although we do have 125 resolve, maybe. This loses 45, this loses 15. You can no longer gain gold. Yeah, I'm good. I need the gold. I'm just gonna keep moving. I'll clear this out really fast, see if we can get healed. Nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Might be able to find a little something here. Seriously, running low on chickens in the Stygian study today? What's going on? There's a room to our left. How do we do this? Well, we got 4 HP back. Big onslaught of characters there as well. We got a dagger coming directly towards us. Some spells shooting off in the background. Hey, that's one enemy dead. We did miss out on the coins by zoning. But that might be okay. There we go. Good movement. That's what I need to keep doing. Nicely done. We're up to 2,355 gold so far. That is a pretty sizable amount. Our character does give a bonus of 50% gold with each time we acquire it. So that's nice. Ooh, okay. We found our first boss room. So this is going to be the one that we focus on first. This is Only accessible once you do the challenge that allows you to dash through the darkness. Which, of course, we did in the mage run. We're not going to be healed when we go in. And I don't really have too much of a memory on what this boss actually is. Oh, wow! Another boss right next door. This is a good setup. We could do some solid attempts here. Hey, that's totally fine. Yeah, we didn't have any night XP. Wow. That's totally fine. Sir Glauber the Fifth did pave the path for the rest of us to follow. Normally I would take a mage here, but it had, number one, its spells are shit, it has vertigo, and it doesn't know how much health it has. That just seems like an absolute nightmare. Now this gunslinger, Sir Benny the Fourth, looks pretty good. Lock the world always, please. We're gonna have some well-fought attempts here, I think. All right, so let's reload and see who we have here. Oh, is this a challenge? Oh, I do remember this. If you've never seen this before, it's pretty cool. Okay, let's go ahead and reload our gun, dash through. Of course, we can do that because we completed the challenge. This infestation. I've seen it before. Condemn the archives, gather what you can, and begin barricading the halls. Whatever infested the bodies in the guardhouse has found its way here. Spread the word and keep the guards out of watch. The scholars here are lost. Let's not lose any more. The infection, presumably these roots. Oh, this chest doesn't show up on the map. All right, up and over. We're getting close to the end, I think. Yeah, let's go ahead and reload. Okay. Here we go. Perfection. Let's do it. Oh, is this a problem? No, we're good. It's gonna be just like the boss, right? Just like the boss. Oh, they don't go away when you dash through them. It's nothing like the boss. I take it back. It's nothing like the boss. Wow, we've already taken a shit ton of damage, too. Oh, I have to go up and over to get through those. Okay, so up and down. There we go. Finally got into the hidey hole. As these pass over, let's keep moving. Up. Oh, hey, decent first try. Those things hit pretty fucking hard. I'm colorblind this time. I hope that won't cause too much trouble. I mean, seeing as seeing as I don't really need to know if these red things are gonna. I don't need to know if they're red. I just need to know that they're gonna kill me. Wow, this is difficult to navigate. It happens so fast. Okay, up, down. Oh, not down. It's still over. This one's over. And then this one's over. And then this one's over. Okay. Okay. Go. Go. All right. We're in the cubby hole. We can recoup here. I only have 65 HP left. Not now. Now. Let's go. Dash through. Over. Under. Over. Between the lines. Oh, chest here. Great. I'm not going to stop to pick up whatever's in it. Okay. I'm not going to run into these this time. Look at that. Improvement already made. Almost to the part that starts to get super sketch. Let's reload before we get there, just in case we need to fight something on the other side. This gunslinger actually has some pretty fantastic... I was going to say, where is all this shit? Did I just get ahead of it? Woo! That was close. Nice. Easiest entrance into this lower area we've had so far. Let's go ahead and reload. Not now. We can make that. Push. Up. Across. Oh, how did I not take damage there? Okay, looking good. Oh, gotta stay low. And up. And low. Okay, I can't get through. Here we go. Reload, 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 reload. Over. Down. Yes, now we can hit the boss. Now we can hit the boss. Our gunslinger should be pretty good at this, aside from the fact that they need to stand still to reload. But because I don't have to get in melee, it affords me the luxury of being able to stay pretty far back from anything that could be coming out of these statues. Over. Stay back, stay back. Let's go ahead and reload again. Take this nice and easy. In fact, I might recommend doing this on a gunslinger or a ranger or something like that, just because it gives you all the time in the world. Reload is done. Let's re-engage. I really want to cast my spell, but it has a really long channel. There we go. Should be able to get some pretty good damage in here now. It does cost 100 mana for our spell, but it applies every debuff in the game. Well, I guess maybe that's not true. But it freezes, burns, and poisons. You get a lot of bang for your buck. However, you gotta shoot a lot to get your bangs out to get your bucks back. Hey, not too shabby. The Void Beast has been defeated. And we receive the Ammonite Trinket, heavy outfit made of ancient stone. Are we gonna be teleported out of here? Perfect. That means the only thing left to do is to progress through this area on the left side. Gunslinger should be fairly good at that. We came up with a strategy that involves hovering in the air for quite some time using a ranger, and I think the gunslinger should be able to fulfill most of that strategy pretty well too. However, I think the ranger does have some advantages over the gunslinger. But let's go ahead and look at the fight so we can start to learn the ins and outs of it. It is pretty hectic at the start because there are two enemies. Let's go ahead and try to shoot all these spheres out of the sky. Go ahead and blow up here if we can. Nice. Hitting them both with those debuffs. That could add up a lot of damage. Ooh, yeah, that happens fast. That happens real fast. All right, we do have a ranger going inside this time. Let me show you why I'm excited about using a ranger here. This platform allows us to focus a lot of damage on a single target while also being safe at the top of the screen and having the majority of the projectiles be absorbed by the ranger's platform. This ranger in particular has a very long cooldown before it's able to really get the platform back up again. We're looking at 14 seconds. Unfortunately, those guys did seek over the platform. I was looking at the boss and not that. We can try our best to play defensive until it is time to hide on the platform, though. Our spell is pretty good in this situation as well because those easy bounces add up a lot of extra damage versus these guys. Let's go ahead and make the platform. I would love, oh, you know what? I should shoot both of them. I was gonna say, I would love to deal damage to both of these guys, but that seems a little difficult. One does go down, and the other, oh shit, has way more HP than I thought. Okay, just keep shooting. We're actually doing great damage here. We are gonna need to take these guys out, and platform, whoa! Oh, so close. So close. We are bringing a knight into the fight now. Knights aren't particularly good at anything. I kind of view them as the jack of all trades. But we do have a pretty decent spell for this. Not a super big fan of the 8-ball normally, but these bounces are really not that hard to do at all. The biggest problem with this fight is getting overwhelmed by both of these dudes at once. And I don't think our poor little knight here is going to be able to stop too much of that. I wouldn't say these bosses are particularly aggressive. Oh, we can get double mana, right? No, we can't. But they will team up on you. I mean, look at this. We just kind of got some downtime here. If we can get another ranger, this is in the bag, dude. I am so glad they added in the feature where you can lock down the castle, because it makes progression like this so much more fun. We are a gunslinger right now. I think the gunslinger can do a pretty good job on this fight. You do have a little bit of downtime where you're going to have to reload. Oh, I do have the Tesla coil as well, which, as you guys know, if you've watched a lot of our videos, fucking shreds bosses, dude. Really, the gunslinger in general just kind of shreds bosses. 98 damage from the javelin throw. We need to reload. In fact, no, we didn't. We already fucking did. Lightning straight down. I'm gonna try to finish this guy. Okay, with the ranger, we take the high ground immediately. We should probably spread poison damage on these guys while we can. Luckily for us, even though our spell damage is going to be a little hard to use because it costs more mana than what we have, what we can do is make this platform every 7 seconds instead of every 14 seconds like the previous ranger that we had access to. So these guys are actually just screwed as long as I can stay alive. We're going to retake the perch up here, continue to spread out the damage. If they would stack up, this would be even easier. Oh yeah, do you see that 150 AoE there? And making it look easy without even taking damage. That's the second Void Beast defeated. That means the way to the boss has been opened. We find the Warden Helm +1 on the ground, and as we are teleported out, we see the gates become available to us. Now, I don't actually know where the boss room is in this dungeon, but yeah, we can look around. Good teleport. Yeah, that was definitely worth the loading screen. Woo! Or we'll meet an untimely death. I was trying to skip as many enemies there as I could to try to find the boss room as fast as I could. It's up at the top right? Wait a minute, do we have a teleport to that? Why do we know where the boss room is? We'll bring a gunslinger into that. We'll see how that goes. I made it! The teleport is unlocked! And that means next episode we are going to begin doing attempts against the First Estuary Enoch. We'll see how far we can get right now. Let me guess. Not very far. Although we can stay out of that ability for a pretty decent amount of time. The boss cannot be frozen. Okay, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. We'll be doing boss attempts tomorrow. Hope to see you, or I guess the day after tomorrow, because we release these every other day. Take care. See you guys again soon.